Good evening, class. Go ahead and take out your notes on measurement conversions. We're going to start with converting within a system. This is what you learned last year in 6th grade, so this is not new. And we're going to start with this, and then we're going to move between systems. So measurements can be converted to represent an equal amount with different measures of a unit. For example, inches to feet or grams to kilograms. So we're going to convert using a proportion, and then we're going to solve. Or we can convert with a unit rate and then cancel the units and multiply. So this first one, we're going to start with how many pounds are in 96 ounces. So I have pounds and ounces and pounds and ounces. So I don't know how many pounds are in 96 ounces. And then I know that there's 1 pound is 16 ounces. So I am going to cross multiply, and I get 96. And then I'm going to divide by my leftover, which is 16. So I get 96 divided by 16. 16 goes in 6 times. That's 36. Oh, look at that. We get a 0. So our answer is 6 pounds in 96 ounces. We're going to set up our proportion again. And this one is centimeters to meters. Remember that you will have your star chart. So I don't know how many centimeters are in meters. Centimeters are in meters. I have these memorized. So typically you will have your star chart in front of you and you will be looking them up each and every time. So how many centimeters? I don't know, right? How many? I don't know. So that's what we leave blank, are in 12 meters. Well, I know that there's 100 centimeters in 1 meter. So once again, I'm going to cross multiply and divide. So 12 times 100 is 1,200. And I'm going to divide that by 1. So my answer is 1,200 centimeters. Okay, next problem says, how many cups are in 8 quarts? So I have cups and quarts, cups and quarts. And I know that there are 2 cups in 1 pint, and there is 2 pints in 1 quart. So that means there are 4 cups in 1 quart. So over here, I'm going to put 4 cups in 1 quart, and then I'm looking for 8 quarts. Cross multiply and divide, and we get how many cups? 32 cups. How many yards are in 126 feet? So I have yards per feet, yards per feet. So it's I don't know how many, that's my X, in a 126. I know that in 1 yard there are 3 feet. So I'm going to multiply and divide. That gives me 126 divided by 3. 3 goes into 12 4 times. Subtract, bring down. 3 goes into 6 2 times. There are 42 yards in 126 feet. Okay, you're going to be using your star chart and you're going to answer questions 5, 6, and 7 on your own. Okay, let's take a look at the new stuff. Now this is measurements between, so our conversions between measurement systems. So this would be like inches to centimeters or liters to quarts, things like that. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to represent the conversion with a unit rate, then cancel units and multiply. It says, Joan is 4 feet 2 inches tall. There are 2.54 centimeters in 1 inch. What is Joan's height in centimeters? First of all, we need inches here. So this, I just need in inches. So I know that there are 12 inches and 4 feet. That's 48 inches. Plus 2 means she is 50 inches tall. So I have 50 inches in I don't know how many centimeters, right? Equals 2.54 centimeters in 1 inch. And I said that up wrong. So, because what did I do, guys? My units, right? I always write our units together. So I have 1 inch and 2.54 centimeters. So we are going to cross multiply and divide. Ooh, I don't like black. Sorry about that, guys. That's hard to read. So I have 50 times 2.54 times 50. I put my 0, 0, 2, 27, carry my 2, oops, 2. And I have 2 decimal places, 1, 2. So there are 127 centimeters in 50 inches. Okay, we're going to do the same thing here. 1 mile is equal to about 1.6 kilometers. If the distance between the two cities is 4 kilometers, how many miles apart are the two cities? So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to cross multiply and divide. So I have 1 times 4 is 4, and I'm going to divide that by 1.6. Now, I can't have a decimal on the outside, so I'm going to move that over 1, which means I have to do the same thing here. So whatever I do the outside, I do the inside. Now I have 16 going into 40. That's going to go 2 times. That's 32. We're going to subtract, bring down a 0, which you can't see because I ran out of room. 16 goes into 80 5 times. Oh, there we go. It's supposed to be 2.5, guys. That gives me 2.5 miles. Don't forget, some close on your numbers. We don't want them naked running around, so make sure you label them. Okay, so we have a bag of flour weighs 5 pounds. There are 435.5 grams in 1 pound. Oops. I'm rushing ahead of myself, sorry. That goes over here, 1 pound. Okay. Over, I don't know, is 1 pound is 435.5 grams. You are going to cross multiply and divide. So off to the side, everyone is multiplying 435.5 times 5. Gives me a 5, carry my 2, 27, carry my 2, 17, carry my 1, 21. I have 1 decimal place, so I have 2,177.5 grams is my answer. Okay, last one I'm going to do with you, and then you guys are going to do the bottom 3 on your own. And don't forget my 2 to 3 sentences, always, always, always. Okay, Mount Everest is approximately 8,848 meters tall. There are approximately 3.3 feet in 1 meter. So how many feet are in Mount Everest? So we're the same thing. We're going to multiply and divide. So off to the side, off to the side, you will do 8,848 times 3.3. And when you solve that, we get 29,198.4 feet. Okay, you're doing 12, 13, 14, and give me my 2 to 3 sentences. I will see you guys in class tomorrow. I hope you have a fabulous day.